We're not going to do this. We are not about to do this.
Defense calls Latasha Daniels.
You raise your right hand. You swear affirm to tell the whole truth. Yes, ma'am. All right, you can have a seat.
Can you please state and spell your name?
Latasha, Latoshia, Daniels, Daniels.
Before we get into all of the allegations here, have you ever testified in a situation like this before?
No,
Is this a comfortable situation?
not at all.
Please let me know if you need it. I want to talk to you about, first, your childhood. Your childhood, okay?
Okay.
Can you tell me about your parents?
My parents, my father was
Christian.
retired military
Reverend,
and
I bet.
minister, and
Oh, I
my
see.
mom, she was my mother.
She was a pygmy.
Was your biological father the man you called dad?
No, I was raised by my stepfather, and so I called him father, and my biological father I called Papa.
Now, the dad you lived with, right? What did he do for a living?
Once he retired from the military, he was, from my knowledge, he worked at M.M. Combs, and he retired from there. And then he began to work for the Salvation Army, where he ran the community community center where the
She's
youth would
beautiful.
go.
Okay,
And
can
so
we just
once he
start with
retired from
like
there,
how
he was
beautiful
just
she
home,
is?
sitting on the porch, and
I mean, she need to throw that wig in the
doing
trash,
gardens.
but I mean,
At any point did he
She's
become an ordained
gorgeous.
minister?
He did. I was in elementary, but I do recall him becoming an ordained minister.
I knew it was gonna be some reverend stuff.
He was highly respected in our community. Everyone knew of my father and respected him well.
So I mean, he was
And did they know that
philandering
you were
around.
your father's daughter?
Oh yes, to the point to where, like, if anybody seen my sisters and I, they would say, "That's Mr. Briggs' daughter." It's like they knew that who we were.
Did that mean something in that
That don't
community
mean
to be
nothing.
his daughter?
Most definitely. And we carried ourselves accordingly.
Like, who does it mean
Now-
something to, girl?
How were things at home?
We think so much,
outside of public?
so much stupid shit is important.
Things at home wasn't as what they seemed in public.
See what I'm saying?
My father did physically abuse my mother, and I was the one who would at nights wake up and beg him to stop.
I mean, she talking about it like it's just happening just yesterday or just
Did
today.
you have any
You see how we
siblings in the
keep
home?
that pain in us?
I had two little sisters.
I had to do this. Like, this is crazy.
Did the three of you hear as your dad would beat your mom?
I'm not sure if they did, but I did, and I often would wake up and
You know they
ask
heard
him
it.
to stop, and even sometimes try pulling them apart.
Oh my goodness. Who could sleep and rest with some shit like that going on
When
in their
you
life
were
as a
in
child?
She
These
left that
adults
side
really
one.
should have their ass kicked.
Oh, not at all. I went to school and I did the things that I was supposed to do, participated in
But everybody
sports,
respect them.
and just carried myself, look, I guess, in a normal fashion.
Is that
You got the
what
new
was-
Cadillac.
Yes, we didn't say or tell what was going on inside of the home.
Now, I want to talk to you about late in your teens, okay? When you were 17, you got pregnant.
I did.
What happened when you got pregnant?
I had, I shared with my dad, well, I don't know if I shared with him or not, but I was told once he found out that I needed to get married.
Did you get married?
I did,
Oh my God. So
And
just
was that
force
the
it
wrong-
on you.
yes.
Force marriage
How
on her
would
like
you
that. After
describe
watching
your
her
relationship
mother and
with
father do
Robert?
that.
We moved from our hometown to Little Rock, Arkansas, and
So she married her
purchased a
first
home,
boyfriend,
and we're
sounded
doing
like.
well. Rodney decided to go to police academy, and during that time, I helped him. I made sure he studied. I
See
did
what I'm
everything
saying?
that I could
Her
to
mother was
ensure
a
that
pygmy, and now
he made
she's
it
a
through
pygmy.
police
This is how
academy
the shit
and was
usually goes.
successful. Once he,
And then they got the
about a
Jesus
month after
telling them
joining the
to,
force,
make
things
sure
began to
that you
shift.
serve
He
the
would ask
man.
me to do certain things that I was like out of the
Girl.
norm, but I was in college, and so he would then say, "Well, you're probably gonna want somebody from college," and I didn't understand that because like I loved Rodney, I wanted our family,
Mm.
but even though we didn't argue, we grew distant, and I never understood why until I found out that he was having an affair.
Did you actually catch him in the act?
Not in the beginning, but during, he,
You see what I'm
He
saying? All
decided
because her
that we was
her
separated.
abusive father
They
told her
were
to go get
always-
married.
while I was at school, he had packed up all my stuff, put it in a U-Haul, and drove it to my mom's house.
Wow.
How
You know what I'm
long were
saying?
you married to Rodney?
It's terrible.
For 4 years,
Did you eventually get divorced?
we did.
Now,
It's just
after
sad.
that
It
divorce,
is.
did you
She
raise
remind me of the lady on that
I
video.
actually did it right before we actually finalized the divorce.
We all share a lot of this though. I mean,
Did you
I'm not
commit
saying it like that.
suicide because of the divorce? I'm sorry, attempt to commit suicide because of the divorce.
Wow. I'll say what?
Yes, I just didn't feel like I felt like a failure. That was the one thing, I felt like a failure. I didn't think that I was enough.
Wow. I'm sure. Sure.
And so I didn't feel I had anything to offer.
Wow. So she, esteem on the ground. Her mama don't got no
But
self-esteem.
you
She
did
never
go
was.
on to get an
This is
education,
horrible.
right?
I did.
And you didn't let your divorce or your teen pregnancy, you didn't let those things stop you from trying to get better in your life, right?
Right. I wanted to push forward. I wanted to be successful. And I mean, I had to be. So I kept going.
And you eventually became a licensed clinical social worker.
A social worker.
Now, I want to talk to you about your second marriage, okay?
Yes.
Ooh,
Now,
child.
how long were you married to Brian?
Yeah, let me
married
go
to
ahead and
Brian
start
for
my
8 years.
little, consultation business, honey, because
No.
Did you feel loved in that relationship?
No.
wow.
Did you feel wanted in that relationship?
Not at all.
Would you describe Brian
I
as
just hate
being
it. I just hate it.
emotionally distant,
He very much was. So,
emotionally
I bet he was a
neglectful?
dirty bitch.
yes.
Did you try to get Brian to go into marriage counseling?
Yes. We had a discussion and he didn't want to do it.
He a
You would
dog.
go
You know,
get your
they
own
think that shit
counseling.
cute.
Yes.
Did you go see
Bitch, that's why a
about
dog
all
they
that?
motherfucking
not.
ass.
Why?
Because me being in private practice,
But
I
this
was
has triggered the
afraid
shit out of
being
me.
that individual that was getting the water cooler talk per se. Just in my
So
field.
she got
I
spiritual
didn't have
training.
anyone that I felt like I could really go to and trust because I was very
She went to the
closed off.
religion.
I didn't share my business with anybody, and so.
Here's this lady
going
need
through
real
that and
counseling,
being in
and
private
she
practice, I didn't want
worry about what
to
people
take
talking
away
gonna
was
say
my
about her.
income.
See, that's what
Because I needed to be
religion
able to take
religion
care
keep you in that
of
shit
the things
too.
in my life. So I
She needed a whole
Why did you
psychologist
feel
and
like you needed
psychiatrist.
Spiritual direction.
just from my first
She did. She didn't need no damn
from my
reverend.
first marriage, but I went to my dad and told him that I was getting divorced.
Y'all, let me stop because I want people to watch this
The
and I
one
want
thing
people
he
to
said
be
to me that just resonated with me
fuck 'em.
was that he said he would have gotten an attorney.
Okay. he gonna help you after the fact. This the father now, stepdad.
I'm taking away my children, but it was all just like, I just felt like it was kind of like a punishment from God. And so I just didn't want to be in another failed marriage. I just didn't.
Did your dad consider it your failure that you got divorced?
Yes.
Wow.
Did you
Ain't
seek
that
out
how the
spiritual
fuck can he
counseling?
say some shit about
Now, let's
failure
talk
on your
about
mama?
St. Mark's,
Like,
okay?
is nobody saying that this doesn't make any
Okay.
sense?
Yes.
And we just believe this shit. Just
May I first
oh
learn?
my goodness, this shit is crazy. Y'all, do y'all hear that, dog? I can't wait to sue them bitches too.
What is St. Mark's?
It's the church that I attended in Little Rock, Arkansas.
You
Is
can
it a
hear it
big
over
church
my
or a small
TV.
church?
It's a big church.
Y'all might can't hear it.
Did you have any particular role within the church?
Yes,
This shit is crazy. Listen to
I
that damn dog.
participated in evangelism, but eventually
Y'all probably can't
became
hear it. Let me
a
just
life
start
group
to focus.
leader.
How were you selected to become a life group leader?
One Sunday, was talking to, just in shaking hands with some of the pastors, Pastor, Perry, Brodus Perry, he had, asked me, he was like, you thinking about being a life group member? And at that time, I was like, I'll consider it. And then eventually I did go ahead and sign up to become a life group leader.
And this was prior to you reaching out for that spiritual counselor, right?
Correct.
How many members go to St. Mark's?
At the time, approximately 6,000.
How many people were selected to be life group leaders?
In our first set of leadership training, it may have been approximately 60 to 80 of us.
And were you then subdivided into groups?
Yes, we were divided into cohorts.
How many people were in each cohort?
About 8 to 10.
How many people were in your cohort?
It was about 8 of us.
Who was the supervisor, the supervising pastor for your cohort?
Brodus was our leader.
Would you
Our
consider
leader?
y'all's group
What
to
the-
have been a close group?
Take me
We'll
to
be
your
close.
leader.
Did you become close with Pastor Perry through that group?
I did.
Is
Okay,
that
so-
why you reached out to him for
Pastor
spiritual
Perry, I
counseling?
think that's the
Yes,
one.
I
Ain't it?
trusted him.
Now, I want to talk to you.
So she done went to him for
about
spiritual
that
guidance, honey, over some shit in her life, and she going to a
When you
damn reverend
approached Brodus Perry about
instead of a
counseling,
spiritual worker or
did you
somebody who,
explain why you wanted counseling?
you know, got a psychology degree.
What did you tell him?
I told him that my husband and I were having some marital issues and I just needed to figure out spiritually which direction I just needed some spiritual guidance on direction.
Did Pastor Perry agree
Coding.
to meet with you?
He did.
Where did y'all meet?
We met in my office.
Why?
I didn't feel comfortable with being in the church and I wanted to be in a safe space because this was again something that I was not fully embracing, that I had to deal with, and I wanted to be in a space where I knew that I can be able to be vulnerable.
During the first counseling session, what did you discuss?
Everything that was going on within my marriage.
How long was the first counseling session?
It was about 2 hours.
Were you emotional during that process?
Yes,
Were you open?
I was.
Did you tell him very personal, private things?
I did.
How long, well, at the end of that session, did you determine at that time that you were gonna ask for a second session?
Yes.
How long until you had a second
So she
session?
basically just talking to
It was
herself.
approximately 2 to 3 weeks.
So you
before
doing
the
your
next
own
one.
spiritual work.
Did it feel good to get all of that off of your chest?
Yes.
So he was playing around all
Did
that
you
time.
reach out to Brodus Perry for a second counseling session?
I did.
Did he say that he would come do a second counseling session?
He did.
When you had your second counseling session, did you ask him about any odd behavior from the first session?
I did.
What was that?
In the first session, from the moment he walked through the door, he had his hands in his coat pocket, his jacket pocket, and he sat there the entire time during the session with his hands in his pocket. So I found that to be a little strange, but I didn't say anything in the first session, so I asked him.
I mean, what do you expect from a person that
he didn't have his hands in his pocket?
probably didn't even graduate high school?
You had any indication that he might be interested in you?
That was the first time.
Oh my God.
Did you proceed to start with the second counseling session?
And then you go to a whole man
What
for your
happened
I don't know.
after
Maybe you should have went to
started
a
the
woman.
counseling session?
As I was talking and sharing, Brodus reached over and grabbed, I had a 2-arm chair, and he pulled me toward him and began to passionately kiss me. And from there,
Oh my God.
in that session, we did have sex for the first time.
What?
Were you proud of that encounter?
Now she going to this damn man
In
for some damn
hindsight,
counseling.
no, but at that time, he was giving me everything that I had been missing.
What? Penis?
Did you know that he was married?
I did.
Did you know his wife?
Girl.
I had, at that time, I had seen her at
I mean,
church,
what?
but
Was he giving you
didn't
some
know.
damn money? Was he paying your damn bills?
You got to know her
Was he
better
taking
later?
you out on
Yes.
vacations and
How
Riviera
did
and
you feel
Paris?
about the fact that Brodus was married?
Girl, I doubt it. I
At
doubt
that
it.
time, honestly, I did not think about it. I knew that we both were married, and
Oh my God.
I was
See what I'm
engaged
saying?
in what he was giving me.
People just want
Had
to
you
throw this marriage
had
bullshit around, but then
any
they don't
attention
nobody
like
taking
that?
this shit serious.
In a long time?
No, I hadn't.
Have
In
you had
years.
any emotional attention?
Not in years.
Physical attention?
Keeping you chained to this shit.
Not like that. No.
Girl.
After your counseling sessions, did you end up getting
After her
divorced?
sessions,
In December of that year.
That's when it was finalized?
Yes.
And did Pastor Perry encourage you to get divorced?
We talked about
Of course
it,
he
and
did.
there were times whenever we would be on trips, he would make mention of, "Oh, we can't do that until you get a divorce, or we
be
can't
on
do this
trips. I
until
bet you
you get
she
a
was
divorce."
paying. I bet you she paid for the
Now I
trips.
want to talk to
How much
you
y'all
about
wanna
your
bet?
relationship with Brodus Perry.
How much y'all
okay?
want to bet she paid for the trips?
After y'all had sex,
Mhm.
did Brodus give you any particular instructions?
Yes. He immediately told me to download a app for us to be able to communicate. That app was called Confide.
Tell the jury what the Confide app did.
The Confide app is whenever you would send a message, and when you read that message, it would disappear. You couldn't screenshot it or anything like that. It would immediately disappear once you took your finger off the screen.
Did Brodus teach you how to use that app?
One thing about it, honey, a cheating husband know how to cheat.
A week or two later, he found out that if you had,
He know
like,
about
other
all
people
the stuff,
had your
too.
phone number in your phone,
A
and they
cheating
had
ass
that
man, he
app,
know.
then they could see
A
you
cheating
on
ass
it.
husband, honey, he know
So
all
he
the
had me
stuff.
to change my name on it, and also change the way that I attached it to
See what
my
I'm saying?
account. So I went from having my phone number to coming up with a email address.
Just
So I
laying
made
it
a
low
new
and
email address to be able to
spreading it
attach
wide,
that
honey.
nobody else had.
And he taught you what all you needed to do for that app to do that,
Correct.
so that it could not be traceable back to you.
Correct.
And he did that all
And I
very
mean, it's
quick.
almost like she
Yes.
kind of is excited. It's almost
Did
like she's
he have-
excited.
Or was it almost a rule? Was it a rule that you had to use that app to talk to him?
Most definitely. That was our main form of communication. As the relationship went on, if he wanted to use a different form of communication, like an email or maybe even direct messaging, he would then tell me, go to this platform or go to that one. But it was not, if I was to reach out to him without him reaching out to me first, I had to use the Confide app.
Did he
Confide
set
app.
any
What is
other
that, y'all?
rules?
See,
for
they
your
know the
relationship?
apps.
Yes. As far as it came to trips that he wanted me to go on with
Making my
him,
food.
I was the one who had to pay my way as far as airfare or travel.
What?
And then he would, his words would, he would then take care of the rest, meaning that I would have someone to stay.
So you gotta pay to go to
when
somewhere
I was
with
in
him.
the hotel rooms, I was to stay naked. I
Girl,
couldn't have
bye.
on any clothes. I had to, and the only way I would have clothes on is if, like, you know, we were getting ready to go out. But other than that, when in the hotel room, I had to be naked.
Oh my God. What is all
I
that
could-
about?
If something was to have happened to him as far as medically, he did not want me to call 911. I would have to call,
They learned from Kevin
who
Samuels,
we
honey.
referenced him as the professor, but it was Pastor Pointer. I would have to call him in order to get him emergency attention. He said verbatim lots of times, "Do not call 911."
He do not want his wife to
Add
find the money.
towards the end of your relationship.
At
And
the
they
end
don't
of
wanna
the
be Kevin
relationship,
Sam.
he wanted me to say yes,
They
sir.
just wanna
and
act
yes,
like
sir.
Now I want to kind of break those down. into
And they gonna get all what he got
You
to.
were required to use the Confide app.
Yes.
I want to talk to you about the travel, okay?
These men think they doing
What
something,
kind
honey.
of trips did Brodus
Treating
want you
women
to
like
come on?
shit.
The very first one was to Vegas. He had some convention or something that he was at, and so that was the first
Like
one.
dog the fuck out their ass. Bitch, they really honey.
I was so he had invited me to go to
I'm back.
Cuba with
I'm
him
back
that
out
year,
here in
but,
these streets. Oh, they about to hate me,
he
bitch.
ended up right at the last minute changing it, saying that Tabitha wanted to go with him, so she went with him, and he was like, "Well, since you're not going to Cuba, go ahead and sign up to go to Israel for the church group trip." So I signed up to go to Israel and paid my way for that. I traveled with him to Savannah whenever he would go
So
with Pastor
basically,
Pointer.
this is a reverend passport, bro, 50-50 type of dude.
That were for the
Podcast dude.
members.
The only church group that we trip we went on was to Israel.
Girl,
the rest of
pimping
them
ain't
would be
easy,
if he
okay?
was doing something on his own, I
Apparently,
guess,
I need
speaking
to-
engagement wise, or if he was following Pastor Pointer.
Apparently, I need to
And
go
then
back
they're
to
also
Christianity
personal.
because that's where
And
the
we would
money
have personal
resides.
trips.
If Brodus told you that he wanted you to go on that trip, was it expected that you would be on that trip?
I was on that trip.
Now I want to talk to you about the hotel room rule, okay? What would happen when Brodus would walk in and you were wearing clothing in a hotel room?
Once I did it and just, I don't know if I was cold or what, but when he was like, why do you still have on clothes? And that happened, he withdrew affection from me. Like he was very cold, didn't want to be intimate until
All
after
because she said her watch her mother be
got
treated
him
like
dressed.
shit.
But
You
even
see
then,
what I'm
it
saying,
was
ladies?
still
When
like a
you sit up here
punishment
and
for
date these
I had to wait
lame
for him
ass,
to
no
decide
money having
that
ass
he
mother,
was going to then give affection.
no money ass men,
Now I want to talk to you about Pastor Pointer.
50-50 ass men
Okay.
on the
You call
ground,
him
having
the
you on the
professor?
ground.
Yes.
This is the type of energy your ass
what was
gonna be
his
in. You gonna be
position
on the
within
ground,
St.
bitch.
He was the lead.
Y'all better
pastor
get
at
out this
St. Mark.
stupid shit.
Did
But
he
then you know what?
about your relationship?
These hoes ain't finna
with
change
Brodus?
that.
Yes, we hung out together a lot.
Do you know, is that why Pastor Pointer was supposed to be his medical emergency contact?
Correct.
Now I want to talk to you about the beginning of your relationship with Brodus, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe y'all's relationship at the beginning?
At the beginning,
Look at her
it was,
smiling.
I'm going to have to say amazing. I felt
What
beautiful.
was so
He
amazing about it?
showed me so much attention. We did all kind of things
Because you had
together.
a man, he was holding your hand, and everybody was seeing y'all hugging.
It was
Girl,
a great relationship.
Everything that you didn't
I
have
just don't give a
before?
fuck about nothing
Everything
like
I didn't
that.
have before. Even to the fact I show up in my office and he had me a dozen of roses sent to me.
A dozen
It was
roses.
just like everything that I wanted, everything that
Girl, you
I
can
even
buy that
shared with
shit
him that I
yourself.
didn't have.
He bought that
he
shit
was
from the
giving it to me.
fucking grocery store.
Did you also give him things?
I did.
What kind of things did Brodus
Oh, here we
like?
go, bitch.
As the relationship progressed, he got into cigars, and that was a big thing for him, to the point to where he had someone to draw him up a logo, and then I selected the name, so he became the Smoking Savant. And so the more expensive the cigar, the better for him. Then it went from cigars to bourbon, and he had to have the best of the best of the bourbons.
Did you buy him the best of the best of the bourbons?
Yes, I did.
Did you buy him the best of the best of cigars?
I did.
These women are, they flirting with black women
Did
as
you buy him other
grandmothers.
things?
He wanted this Toomey
Bitch,
briefcase.
I'm doing this shit wrong, bitch. I need to be gay.
I think it was like $400.
I need to be fucking with black
I
bitches.
got him that. He was working out, and so.
Cause these ain't real bitches. These is, I need to get them. I need to get them. Somebody like her.
$400 worth of gear and Nike gear.
What?
There was a time when he wanted to redo his closet, and
but men, men don't even do this for women. And look at the women; they out here.
Whatever he needed,
Listen.
I did it so that he could be
Happy.
good.
Did he also expect you?
And these men won't give you
He
$1.
got to a point to where it did become an expectation.
And now he expecting her to do it.
At the beginning of your
Girl,
relationship,
I'm in the wrong business,
at some
bitch.
point,
I need to be
did
fucking with
Tabitha
bitches.
go to Florida?
Yes, in 2017.
Look, I can't compete with no bitches like this, okay? I could, bitch, you, listen, I will tell any man, go ahead and get a bitch like that, because I will never, you can never be me, bitch. It can never be me, I'm sorry.
He said.
And do you blame a man for not, this is why they know men in our communities.
He had this thing of,
I see now what the hell going on.
Always wanting to be single. He never knew what it meant to be a single man. And so in that instance, he was sending her back so he could explore that to some degree.
Did he indicate to you that they were separated?
Yes.
How long was she in Florida?
At least to after Christmas.
So over a month?
Yes.
2 months?
Yes.
During that period of time, were you staying with him a lot?
Yes, I stayed probably about 3 or 4 nights with him during that time. And we also went out of the country.
You paid for
now,
that.
I want to talk to you about when y'all would travel together, kind of what you would, I'm sorry, not when you travel together, the things that y'all would do together.
Okay.
Travel was one of them, right?
Yes.
And did you both get interested in bourbon?
I did start eventually
of course
tasting them. He would always ask me to taste and try to figure out the notes or the different contents of them. But it wasn't something that
she enjoyed the fuck out
I
that
just
shit.
enjoyed.
Just love man attention.
Again, I did begin
bitch,
to.
I mean, it's like it's okay, but bitch, I'm not gonna give up my life for that shit.
Better for me than
or the D, bitch.
Too strong.
Did you go with him to cigar lounges?
Yes. Everywhere we traveled, we would find cigar lounges.
Did you actually pay his dues to cigar clubs?
Oh my god.
The first, I paid 2 sets of dues. The first set of dues was at
I'm gonna come back because I don't want to be too long. I'm gonna do a half hour
and those weren't that much.
This shit is
and
probably
then
like
the
2
second one
hours.
was at a club called 1836.
Were those expensive?
They were $125.
Oh,
a month?
What?
Yes. Did he ask you to pay that?
No.
You just did?
I
to
did.
Make him happy?
He expected it, girl. What you mean?
Did you engage in any physical activities together?
And what did he pay for you?
We ran together. We eventually
so she just
began
basically paying
cycling.
for company.
But
these men won't pay for no fucking
because
company.
I did not purchase his bike. I was like, I can't
This
afford
shit is
your
weird. Pygmies are
$2,500
weird.
bike and mine, and that did cause him to be upset. But he eventually got his bike and I got mine, and we joined a cycling
Girl, you
club
paid
together.
for the bikes.
We also exercised together. We would go swimming.
She paid for
so
that.
we did those things.
Around
Girl,
those
I'm not a
kind of
hater. I can't compete with no
activities,
shit
did you
like
have any
that.
particular rules that you
Bitch,
had to follow?
I don't even,
Now,
girl.
we were in the cigar
These
lounge,
men
and we
are
was not
women
hanging
now.
out with a certain group. He would
Especially
have
in
me
our
to call
community.
a certain individual to invite her to come,
This
so
is
that it looked
horrible,
like it
bitch.
was more of
No
a
wonder they
church
the last
thing
stop.
than it was just he and I hanging out. And that was just kind of the case even with the rain. It was going to always be somebody from the church, even though they didn't know they were